Hi, I'm Robin Scherzer, and welcome to Robin's Stampin' Hood. Hi everybody, it's Robin Scherzer with Robin's Stampin' Hood, and can you believe it's already February? Oh my gosh. So I thought I better show you this card before February disappears or before even Valentine's Day happens. So you still have time to order this amazing suite and make yourself some cute little Valentines. So this is in the holiday, or not the holiday, in the January through June catalog. And it's the From My Heart suite. And you can see all the fun cards. So I did a class a few weeks ago that was just about From My Heart. And this was one of the cards that we did. And these are all the fun things you can get in this bundle. So what I love about this is more punches. I know you guys love punches. I love punches. I'm a lazy stamper, so when they come out with a new punch, I am just over the moon because I don't have to get up and go over to my Big Shot. I love my Big Shot, but I'm lazy. So what I love about this bundle is you got 2 punches and you have the stamp set. So I'm going to set this aside so you can see. There we have scalloped heart and the plain heart, and then it has the different hearts that fit in. And the really great thing about this bundle too is this designer series paper. OMG, I love it. You can see all the different, well, I've cut this down. It comes 12 by 12, but I cut it down so everybody can see it. I don't know if you can see the foil there, but you can see it kind of glitter a little bit maybe. So it's double-sided paper, obviously, and a lot of it has the foil side, so you can see that's the foil. And the cool thing about this is, of course, that heart can punch that out. And with this paper here, that heart punches that out. Is that the greatest or what? Yes, right? So here is all the fun, beautiful paper, the stripes. Most of the paper, not all of it, but on the one side has foil. So this is a foil piece too. I don't know if you can see them trying to get it to shine off the light, but I love the polka dots. So this isn't just for Valentine's Day. You could use this paper at Christmas too. I love the red polka dots. Beautiful, beautiful. So you can see that. All this is another foil piece. Sorry, you can see all the different, and then the stripes, same thing. I just love this paper. So this is a specialty paper because it has the foil on it, but that's on page 9 of the catalog. So you can see it up here. You get 12 sheets, 2 of each double-sided, and then of course the bundle. If you buy the bundle together, remember you get the 10% off. So you want to always make sure that you do that. And the coordinating colors with this are Real Red and Flirty Flamingo. And of course these heart doilies. Oh my gosh, I love them. They are so pretty. And the nice thing about them, and I didn't bring it up here, it's downstairs, but so you get a red and a Flirty Flamingo, and then it's white on the other side, and you can color that. Take your sponge dauber with whatever color your heart desires. I did a gorgeous grape one, and then I hung it on my little tree downstairs for Valentine's Day. So I love that too, that you can make them different colors. So don't, think a little outside the box there. So I'm going to make this card for you really quick, and you can follow along and write down the things that you want to buy. Like I said, I love this paper. I just love it. I bought like 3 packs of it. Don't tell my hubby, right? So, okay, I'm going to set some of this stuff aside and get it out of the way while we work a little bit on this. So I have gone ahead and pre-cut everything for us, obviously. So this is a photopolymer stamp set. So you definitely need to be using your piercing mat when you use this set, because especially this one here, I was getting dead spots when I was using it. So I'll show you really quick what I mean by dead spots. And this is not what I wanted. So bear with me a sec here while I reach behind me. I wanted to get the faceted dots to show you the fun little, see how sparkly they are? They're like little diamonds. And you can see I put one on there so they sparkle. I'm going to get my light. It's just a little, I keep getting a shadow, I think. Okay, so I'm going to show you really quick what I mean when you don't use your piercing mat on these photopolymers. You will get super duper frustrated because you don't have that cushion. So I'm going to use the Happy Valentine's Day and my D block, and we're just going to press it in there. And then I'm going to grab a piece of my white scrap. Oops, got stuck there. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So we're using Real Red. And if I don't have, so just tap, 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 right? And I'm going to punch it toward the edge, not punch it, but stamp it toward the edge, because when you go in to use your punch, you want it toward the edge. So look, I'm rubbing, I'm pressing, and I'm getting that dead spot. So that's why it's so important to use your piercing mat underneath these. So I'm going to try that again. And make sure we get it inked up good. Yep, I think so. And then again, I'm just going to do it toward the edge. Give it a good rub. And I can already tell by looking through the block that it's got a good image there. So if you've been having trouble with your photopolymer, make sure that you get a mat. It's super important for your crafting. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside because we've now gone ahead and stamped what we needed with the Real Red. So now I'm going to take just the regular, you can see these have already been well loved with the class that I did, and we've used them for my coffee and cards and all that fun kind of stuff too. So I always punch upside down. I'm just going to open my punch up and go right in there to see where it lays, and you can see it forms a nice border around the heart. Just get that as straight as I can. Oops, did I just move? I might have. Okay. These are not meant to be put on your table and pushed. You want to hold them in your hand and let them pop up like that. So that's our first piece that we need. We're not doing any more stamping. We're just going to now assemble the card. So the next thing I needed, though, was some of the foil. And I have a little piece here, and here it is. So now I'm going to use the other punch, the scalloped heart punch. And this was one of the pieces of paper. And I just cut them down to, I think these are like 2-inch. These are 2.5-inch strips because I didn't want to punch any of the other hearts. I wanted to make sure I utilized as much as I could on the paper. So again, you're going to punch upside down. And we're just going to fit that right in there and go around the scalloped edges. I think that looks pretty good. Can you see that? And this is one of those foil hearts. So it's got a little bit of shininess to it. And beautiful. So we got that. Lovely, lovely. Put my punches aside. Put that aside. And using Real Red, I've pre-scored it already for us. And I'm just going to get the mat out of the way because I'm not stamping anymore, so I don't need that. We'll put that back in so you can see where you can find me. Please, if you don't have a demonstrator, I would love for you to shop with me. I've been a demonstrator for almost 19 years. Super excited. This will be my 19th year. And I love it. I don't regret a single moment. I love creating and crafting and showing people. I do have classes in my home, but I realize there's lots of people out there that can't come to me, so I'm getting back up and running with my YouTube. So there is our first piece of our card base, and then I just cut a piece of white panel, which that would just be the 5 1/4 by 4, and then I cut a piece of the fun stripes, which this would be 5 by 3 3/4. And then the next piece I did, this is from the rectangle stitched rectangles. Can you see the stitching along the side? I just love the stitching. It just adds that little something something to what project you're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and start gluing. I do use Tombow glue. I love it. You know, I used snail for a long time, and I would have cards after a little bit start to come apart. So now I'm pretty much a glue girl. It has not done me wrong. I will say that it does take a little bit of getting used to. A lot of people have trouble like with the stickiness of it and getting it all over your hands. But I think once you've done it for a little bit, you have figured it out. You'll figure it out how to make it not be so sticky. It really threw me off when they first started carrying it. So, and the other thing I like about it is if you put something down crooked, you have a few milliseconds to at least get it to go straight, where with the snail, that's not always the case. So then we have the rectangle. I like to go toward the corners and in the middle. And we're going to just lay that right in the middle. Beautiful. And then we have the pretty red satin ribbon. This is double stitch satin, and it's in real red. So I'm just going to kind of measure across, grab my ribbon scissors, give it a little cut. I'm not crazy about how I just did the ends. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a shadow. Let me move my lights just a little bit for you guys so you can see a little better. There you go. Hopefully that's not in the way. So I'm just going to give it a little bit more of an angle cut. There, that's better. And then I'm just going to take my glue, sure I am, and run it across the middle and lay my ribbon down. You could use glue dots if you wanted to do that as well. You could also use snail because we're going to cover this up now with the hearts. So I'm going to grab this heart and put it in the middle of the foil heart that I've cut out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I just love how everything coordinates together. And then we're going to take a doily heart that I was just raving about, and boy, has anybody seen where I've put it? Oh, there they are. They ended up under all my other stuff. So we want to take a doily heart. I'll take a red one since we have the pink foil underneath there. And if I can grab one, we'll do that. Okay. And then we're just gonna, again, we're gonna do this and lay it on top, right in the middle. Beauteous, beauteous, beauteous. Now we could pop that up if we wanted with dimensionals, but I think I'm just gonna lay it flat because we are gonna put on a faceted stone, so that'll give it a little bit of dimension as well. So I'm just gonna kind of hold that down a little bit because it's popping a little. So the best way to adhere these is put your glue where you want it. So you can just see I put just a little bit of glue in the corner. And then we want to go ahead and take whatever gem. So I'm just going to grab which one that pops up right here. And that's the red one. And we're just going to put it right there. And there you have a beautiful little Valentine's Day card. Give it to your honey, give it to your mom, give it to whoever your heart desires. Super easy. I love this suite. Don't delay in ordering it. You won't regret it. Next month I'm going to make shamrocks for my tree downstairs for decorations, and I'll show you that. And don't forget, it's celebration right now. So ordering this set along with your doilies and your faceted gems, that is definitely going to get you one of the celebration items. $50 will get you some cute, stinking cute stuff. Oops, I have a little envelope there. I just love this stuff. I have everything in here. You can see it's all highlighted because I just love it all. The Monet look, the birthday. Now this has framelits coming out to cut this out, which you can order on the 4th, so look into that too, and then you could get that for free. Lots of the honeybee stuff is just, I love, 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 and I'm not even a beekeeper. And so you can choose out of this. When you go ahead and purchase this whole suite, you can choose something free out of here. And keep in mind, do you want to get a discount? This is the way to go. Join Stampin' Up! Today. I love it. Like I said, 19 years. I am not regretting it in the least. You will get $99, buys you the starter kit plus tax, no shipping, which right away is a huge savings. You pick $125 worth of product, any choice of product you want. You'll also get all of this designer series paper and this adorable mini cutter. It's great for cutting mats, for cutting your pictures, for cutting card mats. I love it. It's perfect. So this is exclusive only to new demonstrators during celebration. So, and you get to pick a stamp set of your choice. So if you liked Rooted with Nature, and I think that's like in $40 or something, you can pick that. So you're getting a really good value. I hope you will sign up and sign up with me, the Craft Pots. That's who I am, my group. And I hope you have happy stamping. Give me a shout if you have any questions.